Come on. I keep it smooth like that, move like a wolf pack, make the beat go. I keep it smooth like that, I'm paying dues like that, and make the beat go. I keep it smooth like that, there's very few like that can make the beat go. Loyal, aka Ebony Eyes, I'm loved by most while the haters describe me under their breath. Bless the verbal punchlines as that girl with the big booty and curl. I got that heat and I'm headed so my whole body gets wet, and they say the sweat from my brow is enough to wipe out a living. Loyal in this bitch, I grip the mic like a huggy, placing no one else above me because loyal is the OG. Catch me hosting shows, making them laugh, got them gas, them sucker busters, that's a thing in a pan. Loyalty the streets, well, a storyteller. Recording live here from the Diva Place here in Phoenix, Arizona, as you can see. And I am here with the absolutely
That is hilarious.
We're going to keep that in there. That's not going to stay in there.
They don't give a damn.
That's going to stay.
They don't give a damn about what you're doing. You just walk in the middle of the shop.
Like, yeah,
you like it's late, I gotta go.
So I got to go. As you can see, David Arnold, who's already used to humor and is quite a comedian himself.
I'm going to put my shit in my car.
Here's where we are. Nobody knows.
Oh, my laughter.
Nobody.
Oh, my laughter.
Nobody gives a damn.
These are bloopers and outtakes. You can catch the bloopers and outtakes on WilsonRadio.com. She was like, I'm not going to put my in.
She didn't give a damn.
She was not tripping.
Hilarious.
Oh, my laughter.
How you doing?
I am good. Thank you. Thank you. Time tonight. Okay, first of all, I have to admit that I'm a huge fan of the V-Blog.
Oh,
Credit
wow.
that chance! We be at work sharing, we be sending each other the link and stuff like that.
That's hilarious.
Man, too funny.
That's good.
But you have a whole lot more going on than that. I mean,
I do.
you're an actor, a comedian, a writer.
Yes.
I mean, you just haven't set the limits on yourself.
No.
And that is so inspirational to us here at Wilson Radio because we represent all the local indie artists here in Arizona.
Okay.
So we're really trying to get you guys to understand that. Follow some advice. Get out there. What you say during the set? Go, you better get out there and go do the effort you got to do.
That's right. Absolutely.
So, David, tell us some of the stuff that you're currently working on, and then a couple of upcoming projects you have going on as well.
Currently getting ready to go back and start the 5th season of Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns. I think we'll be doing, I think we're at like 170 something episodes. So I think we'll be probably taking it up over 200, and then the possibility of shutting it down and moving on to a new show. Tyler will. I just joined Shaq's All-Star Comedy Tour. So we're doing that. We're performing all around the country. I guess Thursday I'll be in Aruba performing with Corey Holcomb and Mark Curry, two funny dudes.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
definitely.
so we're doing that. I'm in the middle right now of the final development of my own TV show called Life with Dave, a show that I created with the head writer of Tyler Perry's Meet the Browns, Anthony Hill. He and I got together and we teamed up with an incredible executive producer who we're not naming right now because he wants to make sure that we got all our ducks in a row. But all I can say is he's a comedy legend, and I am blessed to be able to have him say, I like what you're doing, and I'll put my name on it. So that is a blessing. So we're in the middle of putting together the 10 episodes for that we're looking and targeting for TBS. So, you know, my new DVD just came out about 2 months ago called I've Never Heard of You Either, which has been doing really well, and just performing around the country and trying to share my talent, you know. Man,
and quite the talent you are.
Thank you.
Now, as far as the writing goes, I mean, how does that? I mean, how when you first found out that you were actually going to be writing for the show? I mean, just take me to that minute. Like, what were your feelings? How were you?
Because I had never written professionally for a TV show before. I knew it was a great opportunity, and I knew my goal has always been the same, is to do my own sitcom. And so I've been doing stand-up for 15 years now, and that's always been my goal. And I looked at it as an opportunity for me to learn how to write, so when it came time for me to do my show, I would be able to do it. So the moment that they said, hey, we need you to write a spec script for the executive producers, I was like, this is a chance. I immediately locked myself away for 2 days, and I sat down and I wrote this show. And actually, the spec script that I sent in was actually filmed.
Wow.
And they actually did it the first season I got there.
Oh,
So
wow,
yeah, it was
that
good.
is so cool. What an honor, you
Yeah.
know? Especially, man, because you know, like a lot of us, you know, especially local artists and stuff, we have this dream of, like myself personally, I'm not trying to be a huge Beyonce, but I want to be able to get my word out there,
Right.
spread the word, and
Right.
touch as many people as
Right.
I can. So what is your take on female comedians in the industry right now? Who would you say are pretty strong as far as holding it down?
Coco Brown is one of the strongest female comedians that I know that is on her way to the next level because she just got cast in Tyler's new sitcom, For Better or Worse.
Okay.
Coco Brown is very funny. There's a new girl that she's so new. That named Raina Amaya, that's brand new. That like in a few years I know she's gonna do well. She stays focused. And there's just there's other people like Rita Jones has been performing for a long time that's doing her thing. Those are the ones that I watch. Sexy Marlowe is another girl that I love watching perform. Oh, and yeah, so it's like when you see people like that, you just know. Tiffany Haddish is out there doing her thing. So there's a lot of females that are actually making a name for themselves. So I enjoy watching them work because they're doing the thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, so now we know that. How many hits are you got on YouTube, by the way? I mean, you've got like
oh my gosh, millions.
Millions, yeah, like
Probably
amount of numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
So to viewers out there that especially like local artists, out there, they're doing their own videos. A lot of artists are doing their own music videos and stuff. What would you say is the secret to really successfully being able to promote, like really promoting online?
Constantly putting your stuff out there online, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, using all of those social media networks to advertise your stuff. I mean, I got Meet the Browns because of my blogs. Because they didn't, when I was first pitched to them by the head writer, they didn't know who I was. So they Googled me. And when they Googled me, and if you Google my name, a bunch of blogs and stuff will come up. And so one of the executive producers told me she had never heard of me. And she decided to Google me, and she's like, well, let me watch one of these little clips and see what he's about. And she said, cut to like an hour and a half later, her and her sons were all watching online, and they were like, oh, we got to get this guy down here. So you got to have an internet presence.
Yeah.
Because the first thing people do now when they mention your name is that they Google you. And if there's nothing that comes up, then they look at it as if you haven't been doing anything. So that's my biggest advice to people, is to get it up there.
Like Loyal tell everybody, you won't know anything about Loyal, Google me.
That's right.
Okay, Google me. 17 pages long strong.
Nice. I don't even think I got 17 pages. I think I got like 4.
I tagged the mess out of my pages, boy. I tagged the mess out of my pages.
That's what you gotta do.
And I might even throw up Jay-Z, Beyonce. I'm like, look, whoever's getting attention right now, I'm gonna ride on that coattail.
Right.
Okay, so we have a couple of viewer questions.
Okay.
These are questions that came in to Diva Status Radio via email.
Oh wow.
So, okay, this is for Charisma out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Charisma was goody with you, with Hoodie Dill Pickles. How long have you been entertaining?
I've been entertaining since I was 7. I started as a child model in Cleveland, Ohio. From like 7 to 17, I did that, and then I did a lot of theater groups. And I took a break for a while, and I went in the military. Then I got out and started doing stand-up.
What branch of the military were you?
Navy.
The Navy? Okay, so I got the name right. Like your favorite card, I had an excellence in the he's teaching the guy. The only thing I ever do, everything he ever understood.
That's what stuck out with
that, and he would be like, when he was ready to go, he'd be like, sing it out. And I'm like, okay, I know that means come on and sit down, if I remember correctly, so I got some time to go.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so, this comes from Kiva out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Any advice for up-and-coming entertainers?
Whatever you do, you need to choose something that you would do for free, because chances are chasing money will never sustain the level of rejection that you have to deal with for so long. So you got to be able to be willing to do it for free in order to survive. Pick something that you love doing and you never work a day in your life.
And that's a really good important key. Pick something that you love to do. So don't you know, falsify something and, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to be happy. No, because we have to basically embed, you have to root yourself, you have to basically embed that in your life.
Exactly.
And would you also agree that you're more like a package or a product in the eyes of entertainers as opposed to a person?
That's right. That's what you become. You become a brand name.
Yeah, and it's about branding. Speaking of that, have you had any like really weird incidences with like any groupies or paparazzi, or has anything gotten to that point yet?
No, not yet. I mean, like, the biggest thing, what I realized, like, the power of the internet is I was in Japan performing one time, and they introduced me, and I came out on stage, and, like, this table, like, 25 people all had toilet paper, and it had credits on it. They all were credits, bitches. When I walked out, I was like, wow, you realize the power of the internet. Like, it's gotten all the way across the world. So, you know, it's not a problem. You know, I'm sure it's coming, but, you know, right now I'm just enjoying it.
Yeah. You know, we were looking at some of our stats and stuff online, and even during the crisis, people still tune in. Like, people tune in to listen to radio. And we're like, we're getting calls from Japan, and we're like, I mean, they were taking this crazy tsunami, but it just really lets you know just how music and entertainment and comedy and laughter can touch people. And they say laughter is good. They say laughter heals the heart. So we definitely applaud you for each and everything that you're doing. My goodness, I mean, even to this very day, I think I still probably have like a good 4 of your video blogs saved as my favorites. Like, this guy is absolutely hilarious. So we really appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
Say it with me, y'all. Credit bitches! Are y'all on camera? I was going to come over and meet you personally.
Well, again, it's your girl Loyalty, aka Loyalty, the street dweller storyteller. On behalf of Diva Status Radio and Magazine. If you want to check out more information, you can check out David Arnold at davidarnold.com. That's davidarnold.com. And of course, you can check us out at wonderradio.com. As you can see, fans are walking up in the background, going ahead and giving them the props and everything. It's been a really fantastic, wonderful night here at Dodge Place here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we definitely looking to see way more of you.
Thank you very much. I had a ball.
Thank you so much.
Say it with me, y'all. Credit bitches! Are y'all on camera? I was going to come over and meet you personally.
Well, again, it's your girl Loyalty, aka Loyalty, the street dweller storyteller. On behalf of Diva Status Radio and Magazine. If you want to check out more information, you can check out David Arnold at davidarnold.com. That's davidarnold.com. And of course, you can check us out at wonderradio.com. As you can see, fans are walking up in the background, going ahead and giving them the props and everything. It's been a really fantastic, wonderful night here at Dodge Place here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we definitely looking to see way more of you.
Thank you very much. I had a ball.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all.
Take care, all.
Be good. Peace. All right.
They gotta have it, got 'em running and jumping like some rabbits.